Hello, welcome to another exciting and fantastic class. Today, guess what? Our topic is data representation. Now, sit back and enjoy your class. Hello, welcome to another interesting and fantastic class. Today's topic is data representation. What is data representation? But first of all, we have to know what data is. Data are raw facts input to the computer. It can be said to be information except processing has been done on it. Remember, when data is being processed, they are called what? Information. Data can be represented by alphabet, numbers, and symbols. Method of data representation. The different method of data representation in computer includes numbers, alphabet, symbols, images, audios, and video. Let's look at numbers. Numbers, these include the range of numbers 0 to 9. It is an effective way of itemizing just about anything for reference on the computer. Yes, numbers 0 to 9. From this 0 to 9, you can generate other numbers. For example, if you take 9 and 0, it gives you 90. 1 and 2 zeros give you 100. Now you can see other numbers can be generated from 0 to 9. Wow, can you see the picture? What about alphabet? This, of course, is a range of the English alphabet A to Z. When these characters are put together properly, a sensible document emerges. Wow! Can you see the alphabet? A to Z. Aren't they beautiful? When these alphabets are combined together, you get new words. For example, if you pick a B, an A, and a T, you get what? Bats. That's another word. Wow, symbols. And there can also be called special symbols in computer. Symbols could be mathematical, currency, copyright, or trademarks. There are many of them and they are very important. Symbols include hand, which is like dollar sign, plus, minus, division, less than, greater than. All these are symbols. In data representation, symbols are important. Wow, images. Do you know that pictures fall under the category of representation? The use of images to represent data is almost compulsory. As you can see in this slide, you can see some images. Wow, aren't they beautiful? Tell me, what can be documented nowadays without a pictorial feel to it? The use of image to represent data is almost compulsory. Your picture is another examples of image. Wow, I know you love your pictures. Audios, wow, this is another way to represent data. Many messages are passed around through audio recording. Remember, when you were writing your test, you were asked to give audio response to answer some particular questions. How did you feel? Wasn't it interesting? So audio is another important way to represent data, and it is believed to be an important way of passing information to an audience. What about video? This is unarguably the best way of passing information across, especially in the academia. Wow, videos. This reason is that students prefer to follow the teacher during video tutorials. Personally, I look forward to the day when both I and you won't have to use writing materials for lecture like we are doing now. Wow! We are learning online rather than writing on our whiteboard. Wow, isn't it interesting? Yes. Can't you see my video right now? I know you're excited. Now, let's take some look at the uses of data representation. 1. Data can be used for presentation. Yes, data representation is used for presentation. After representing data properly, then presentation of data becomes very easy. Representation here has to do with having data represented as a slideshow. Wow! As you can see now. You need to be informed that there are very powerful, useful software applications used to create these effects. For instance, the Microsoft PowerPoint application is specifically designed to enable users represent data as slides. This becomes even more beautiful when you have to represent new ideas to small crowds, like during a company meeting. Wow! Data representation can be used in creating and editing documents. There are powerful applications used to create edit documents. For instance, Microsoft Word is a powerful application which is used to create and edit documents. As a matter of fact, your textbook was designed using Microsoft Word. Now, we all know the value of good documentation is endless. Wow! Do you know that data can be used for calculation? Wow! Data can be used for what? Calculation. The record keepers know how valuable calculations are. They are statistically application for people to keep their records straight. One of these packages include Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel has built-in formulas to allow users easy use. Wow, you can calculate with Microsoft Excel. For example, 9 times 1 will give you 9. 9 times 4 equals to 36. These are calculations which can be used in data representation. Wow, what a drawings! I know you love to draw. Remember, in your test in art, you were asked to draw. This is another way of representing data. It is a good way because, as they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. There are so many applications for designing graphics. Microsoft Paint is one of them. Can you remember our Paintastic app? Wow! I know you love it. Other good applications for designing graphics include CorelDRAW and Photoshop. Now you know the uses of data representation. Now watch the video to learn on meaning of data.
What is data? Now let's learn about data. This short library video will introduce you to databases. You will learn what data is, why we use it, and how it is collected. Data is everywhere. It is a collection of facts. There is a qualitative data which is non-numerical. Data latte has a robust aroma frozen, appearance and strong taste. It is in a blue cup. This is qualitative data. Qualitative data can be used to classify or categorize something. For example, if we have a box of shirts, we might collect shirt size data. The categories such as small, medium, large, and another examples of categorical data could include hair color. There's also quantitative data referring to a number that the latte contains 12 ounces of drink is served at 150 degrees Fahrenheit and cost $4.95. There are two different types of quantitative data. This discrete data, which is a count and it involves all of numbers, for instance, the number of children or adults or pets in your family. This is a discrete because it has two. You can't have 2.5 keys or 1.2 pets. There's also continuous data. There is numerical data, any value in a certain range such as height or temperature. So why do we use data? We use data for different reasons. Data can be used to answer a question or tell a story. Having a question can provide focus and make it easier to find pattern within the data. For example, student that spends a lot of time on social media or poor grades, you can also use data to tell a story. For example, when telling the story of climate change using data, we might use global temperature, pattern circles, and greenhouse gases. Finally, how do we collect data? We collect data from primary and secondary sources. Primary sources is a data collected by researchers, such as interviews, observation cases, studies, and questionnaires. Secondary sources data that already exist, such as official statistics web, information government report, and previous research.
Wow, I hope you enjoyed today's class. Now, I'm going to be putting you through some questions in page 98, and you'll be required to do the others. Now, the first question is, what is data? What is data? Data is raw facts. And remember, we said if data is processed, it becomes what? Information. Wow, I know you now understand fully what data is. Let's look at number two questions, which says how can data be represented? Do you know? Yes, I know. Let me tell you if you can remember. Data can be represented in numbers, alphabets, audio, video, and special symbols. Wow. Now, make sure you go through number 3, 4, 5, and 6 and make sure you finish your assignment and submit properly. Bye for now.